Right, there's 4 days hard work there, and I've been a bit lazy. Hold on, I've got to get this zoomed in properly. I've been a bit lazy this trip. Well, I'm not lazy, but like I'm writing a book, so you know that's more important than keep blogging all the time. You know, I will keep up with it, but especially on captures, I've got to slow down and get this book done. Anyway, I got here late Sunday night, decided to do a week, which you're allowed to on here, which meant, well, my session was 5 days as I had a tuition cancelled. So Andy said, yeah, no problem, no one here again. So this is the next session after the 3312 mirror. Anyway, someone had a 30, the swim next to her I caught, and someone was in the swim I caught, just fishing together. Couple of geezers I know anyway. I could have gone in the swim, I just didn't fancy it because the swim hadn't been like what I call left natural. So there'd have been lines out there while I was there, and then lines all over, so it was like 5 odd days worth. No good for me in my sort of line of fishing. You know, I just try and work things out. So I decided to go the other side of the lake. I had a social booked in with Rich Stewart. So what I'd done is turned up here late afternoon, got to a part of the lake where I could see right down it. This meant I can keep an eye on it, right, yeah, and I faced the water while I was tackling up. What I mean is like setting the rigs on, make sure everything's done, tying the baits on, then put the rods back in the bags and then waited for the show. The show started, couple of tricky, that one just jump out? It might have been in Lake 8 behind me. Yeah. It was a bit tricky where they were topping and I didn't want to fish on top of them, so I went round the other side, so I knew no one had lines out from that area and I could cast sort of all round an area of like reeds. There's a shallow lump in front of me, so I got day night areas and I could cast across to where I'd seen them. Anyway, after a couple of days, I mean, Rich Stewart turned up, he went, and then that night I just kept seeing them every night in the same spot, but I was seeing them over me. 2 days in any swim was enough for anyone, right, yeah, especially me. So in the night, this is about 7 o'clock, I packed away in the freezing cold, right, yeah, and then like legged it round to the opposite side. It was 2 trips, because I've got like leisure batteries with me, laptops, chairs, you know what I mean? It's just like a bit hard work really, but I got round here, fuzzed them out that night, fish carried on topping, left them all day, and then while I was writing a chapter in the book, right, yeah, I noticed a patch fizzing. So this fizzing went on all day. So I left the 2 rods because I had 2 in the sort of zone. Nothing happened. So, like I said, this was the start of the 3rd day. By then, I had to go and have a shower down at Swavesey Services near Fen Drayton, and then get some food because I'd run out of food, etc, etc. Got back. Now I don't normally do this, but because the area is so tight, the fizzing, and they stayed there as well all day, just like Andy couldn't believe that I could even see this fizzing going on out there. Sometimes it's blatant, sometimes it's really subtle, mostly subtle though. So this zone was like pinpointed. When I left they were still doing it, when I got back they were still doing it. So I set 3 rods up, and what I mean is like this area is so tight I decided to put a rod bang on it, a rod about 8 foot to the left and a rod about 8 foot to the right. Now I thought, right, I'm going to fish 2 on fluoros, what was it, 1 on white sticky baits white chocolate and 1 on sticky baits, what's it, butcherberry, something berry anyway, it's a pink colour. And the other 2 were fished just on the old vortex pop-ups, all 4 rods back on chods, no dark side involved at all. Through the action I had last week, 3 bites, 2 takes, 3 bites, 2 fish. So got to carry on with the plan. So I put these 3 rods out first, and then like I watched and sunk the line so they didn't overlap over each other if I got a take and I'd been in a right state. But it meant if I got a bite in the night, right, yeah, that I still had 2 rods in the zone. Now when I fuzzed all 3 rods out, put the lines down, I put about I would say no more than 43 freebies, quite tightly round the free, and then a few just round it sort of thing. So it was a bit of concentration and a bit sort of like just round the edges of it. Now 2 rods went down really like soft on the main fizzing, and the left hand rod went down softish, bit harder, but I just thought sod it, leave it. Anyway, just after dark I was waiting for the show. That was Asia, sat out here on a chair watching, right, yeah, and got a bleep on that left hand rod, nothing else happened. Anyway, I started to see the odd one after about an hour, which is late for here for showing. It's normally bang on, just on dark, just after. So they started to show and it got really cold, so I thought, right, sod this, I'm going to get in the bag and watch a film. So I sat there watching a film, fell asleep, done a bit of, before I fell asleep, a bit of therapy on Facebook, Twitter, updated it all and that. Had a bit of banter on there with the boys. Then this morning just had scrambled egg. I haven't seen a carp show, but it's gone from freezing cold to quite mild now. The wind swung from easterly to a southwesterly. I went to the next swim just to have a look. Bleep. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. I had a bleep while I was cooking scrambled eggs. Anyway, like I said, I went down the bank just to watch from another swim, so it was nearer where I caught. And then I had a few bleeps and then it roared off. So I started to play the fish. I knew I need chest waders on. Just wanted to make sure that hook was sunk. So put the rod back down on the clutch, quickly put my chest waders on and then commenced the fight. Now it's a nice, quite a long one, real pumped up, and I'm pretty sure I haven't had this one before. It's definitely an upper 20 common, might be lucky, sort of. It's 28 to 32, I haven't really had a good look at it. It's quite wide, quite plump. Just unhooked it in the net. So I'll show you what he looks like. Bear with me, got to be careful of my ankle down here because it's getting better now, so I don't want to go and mess it up. But look, there he is, look, sitting there sulking. Look at that, proper old school common carp. Happy bloody days, this is what it's all about. It ain't easy water by any means, but it's definitely starting to kick off a little bit here now. 2 trips, and that definitely looks like a good 20, scrape of 30. Anyway, I'm going to get him sorted, so I'll show you what he looks like in a sec. Right, wait till you see this, boys. It is fat, well full. Been on the munch, and I've still managed to tempt him on a vortex pop up. So he weighs 34 pounds, 12 ounces. Wait till you see this, this is awesome. So hold on, just get this camera going. Right baby, it's rock. You can tell that his fins here are all black, so he's been in the silt a lot. So his mouth's covered in black as well here. Just to recap, watercraft skills on this one was very fine fizzing on one zone. So I might not see them in the day here, but at night they're here. Well, they're here during the day, but they're just not showing. Come on, baby. Happy days. Cambridgeshire carp. I love this place. No one here. Lake 5, 6, 7, 8, all mine. Midweek. I think the smile says it all, doesn't it? This sticky baits is really rocking for me now. Right. Beautiful. The tail on it's massive. I've still got 24 hours. I'm going to get the rod back out, back on the spot just to the left of the main. With the vortex pop up on a running chod. Right, I'll just put them in a retaining sack for a couple of secs. Just like to let them get acclimatised again. This vision retaining system, they're ideal. I ain't got the straps done up on the top, there's no need. It's just for a couple of minutes. Can't believe it, I'm just buzzing. Unbelievable. Right. One last look, just quickly. What a stunning common. This place is unbelievable. You imagine this place hasn't done a fish in 10-11 weeks. I come on, have a 30, then there's a 30 come out a couple of 3 days later, and then a few more days later, so that's 3 30s in less than a week. And there's no one here. Lake Severn's rocking, I love it here. Perfect for writing a book, but I'm going to let him go now. Come on, mate. See you later. Cheers. Go on. Call that water's cold. Who cares? Another one in the bag. That's in between writing a book. So, happy days.